You don't gotta kill people in project management. Seriously, how you chose to spend your whole life? They gotta make more room in the dumpsters for the shit we already cleaned up from the last mess they made. When was the last time you heard of a cop solving a problem?
Never.
When was the last time you heard of that serial killer in Portland case? They arrested the wrong man. There's still someone out there killing people. Then it's okay because that guy was arrested and got out early, which was hurtful to cops because he was assaulting cops. Had nothing to do with keeping the police. Had everything to do with the police department.
I haven't been to the museum. It's been a couple years. Still have an exhibit? I think most people take that.
He was Palestinian. He was also murdered by the state. By police specifically. For speaking up for vulnerable populations. Sound familiar?
Sincerely. Do something better with your lives. More constructive.
Hey, why don't you guys all go start volunteering for the Trevor Project? You can actually help people in real crisis. The most important hours to provide service at Trevor is between 11 and 11 p.m. and 4 a.m. The least time you're likely to get a cop response if you call in the city of Portland. So they can maybe get on their computers in their own cars and start providing some crisis counseling to real people that actually need help. Also, Trevor crisis counseling's online, so there's no risk of them actually physically harming anything or anybody while they're performing this task. Public safety though, right? Yeah, public safety. Those rainbows are so fucking harmful. Oh god, not better. The herpes of the craft world. I was giving them that.
You're taking them down one by one.
What other fun statistics can I look up about the Portland police on my phone while we stand here?
Do you mind if I get your sign on camera?
Huh?
Do you mind if I get your
Oh yeah,
sign on
go
camera?
for it, my guy.
Thank you.
My 30,000 followers saw you beat children.
What's church find out?
So the police just came down here and cleared out the encampments in this space. And I'm here at Portland State University on Harrison. And they dumped everything into that yellow container there. They have this whole area blocked off there. It's my first time on this campus, so I'm really not sure the names of this name of this area.
Since you're recording, we're reading about what cops have done for the city of Portland. We're reading about a young man, his last name was Townsend. Hang on, let me go back up to the top. Michael Ray Townsend. He was killed on July 22nd. Townsend signed himself out of the ER on June 24th. Sorry, I might have read the date wrong. He called 911 saying he was thinking about hurting himself again and that he had means to do so. Later revealed he had sharp tools to use to repair a flat tire. That call for help ended when Portland Police Officer Curtis Brown. Is Curtis Brown here today? Shot and killed Townsend in a North Portland Motel 6 parking lot. Do y'all remember that being on the news? I do. He did a lot of things right. A healthcare provider familiar with Townsend's history told OPD. He called the crisis line in the past. He went through the urgent walk-in clinic. He did what he was supposed to do when he was in mental health crisis. If somebody who is actively advocating for their own care gets to this point, it doesn't bode well for everybody else. The provider asked not to be identified because they aren't authorized to speak to the media. Townsend is one of the at least 2 people shot this year by Portland police officer while appearing to be in the midst of a mental health crisis. Medical records reviewed by OPB with multiple healthcare providers show Townsend and Robert Delgado. Robert Delgado was my friend. Young killed him because he had a plastic gun in Lutz Park. Do you remember him? I do. So does his family and his daughter. Townsend and Delgado's medical records show how the city and county's under-resourced healthcare system. You guys know that Oregon is last in mental health care, right? Last in mental health care? Okay. People now suffering from untreated addiction and mental health addiction need help from crises. Their cases also show healthcare workers often successfully de-escalate the urgent situation, but fail to meaningfully help in the days and weeks following. If healthcare providers are able to provide meaningful care to dangerous people, why aren't the fucking cops? Are they not trained in de-escalation? No? Yes? Maybe? Let's see if I can find another article about people the Portland police have murdered. Have any of the students getting arrested today been charged with murder? No? Have any of the students today been arrested?
Level, but it's a military force.
But we're activists. This is my partner Rolf. I'm not. But we're down for the cause. I'm just trying to not get arrested because I don't really have a support structure here. Definitely. I don't know what I'm doing. But we're definitely here to finding content or support it, be a career, do it however I can with the structure. Because because I
Where
know
is-
it's just, support
Yeah,
mutually.
it's a whole community.
Yeah, it's a communal. Do you feel like most of the people still hanging around? Do you feel like they're for the
I don't know. I'm trying to assess because there is a lot of people
not for the
Nothing was unsafe by any means. Like I walked around, could go anywhere. It was just the library that you couldn't go into. So it kind of instigated people to be like, well, I want to go to school. Like I'm paying to go to school. I'm going to school. So that's kind of their argument. But it was pretty unnecessary until today. Like I see why you wouldn't want the campus open today. There's a lot more we can do. For the most part, it was just the library that was shut down. But she chose to shut down the whole school.
So which building is the library?
For the past 2 days, this is the third day of no school for everybody.
Which building is the library?
The library is that one right there.
The one with the glass over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have some pictures of the inside if you guys want to see.
Yeah.
Awesome, yeah.
That lady.
I won't lie, the damages were pretty.
Yeah, but I'd say that's, making a statement. I mean, people are.
Having to ruffle feathers to be heard because these protests have been going on for a long time. It was mostly spray paint.
The white car?
That was a white car.
And then he decided that he wanted to drive through the protests because he's not in Florida. And he was targeting the school newspaper, PSU Vanguard. And he posted on his story, like, coming for you, PSU Vanguard. That's why they've stopped reporting on anything. They've said that they're going to do it remotely because they don't feel safe. And, yeah, so he drove the car in and then pepper sprayed everyone, maced everyone with bear spray.
When was that?
This
Wow.
was earlier today, I think around 3-4 p.m. He luckily didn't hit anyone.
People, for Christ's sake! More funding our extremely underfunded mental health care! But you don't care. They're our friends. Yeah, where's the best We're calling down to society.
So most of the action here has been at the library. Can't get close to that, but that's this building here. See them taking one of the dumpsters out that's full of the encampment gear.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you. Well, if you didn't answer, I'm going to shoot straight.
Lots of mainstream press here.
It was like after that. Yeah, it was after. Which the day that, the first day I my friends were like, yeah, I was told, yeah.
Kind of really nice for everybody. Peaceful protest, we all ask for the same notion. When you go into the police, like it's a cool protest too. It's not just, it's primarily to a protest, from what I've heard.
Well, yeah, so like they don't feel free and they've been asking for that for over 20 years.
Yeah.
So this heightened with everything happening. Yeah. Well, so that was kind of the thing. Like, it was peaceful. It was maybe not legal, but it was peaceful. And they had.
This one's a little older. Do you guys remember?
Yeah, I noticed that didn't happen to us. There was no the biggest mostly the same There's definitely been a lot of people
Stand over his broken body. Cassie is still breathing, but not for long. It took 106 minutes from the time officers confronted him on September 17, 2006 to the moment he died. It took years for the truth to come out about how police beat to death an unarmed, mentally ill man who posed no threat. This pulling outraged the city. This should outrage the fucking city. If anybody else has anything they'd like me to read off for these very strong police team just asked him, stronger than the spies all the cops in the valley. That police tape, boy, does it fucking work. If you'd like me to read something for you, just let me know. I'll be here for like another 20 fucking minutes. I got dogs to feed.
One towel was amazing.
Good job. You're doing great. Thank you.
You made this campus unsafe. You did that.
Most of y'all don't even live here. Y'all come into Portland. This is not your community.
You don't go here. Get off our campus.
Yes. Yeah, I think
Our folks are from this
It's-
country and
I
we
feel like
are
with this
allowed
one,
to be here. Should I just read off the list of unarmed African Americans killed by law
And so
enforcement
what is-
officers in the United States? I got a list going back before 2000.
they've been, it doesn't have to go through this, it has to get.
And police murdering unarmed black people.
Are you like, is one of the demands that the president sent down? Yeah. Do we know how much they're investing in it? Like, what is it going? Which arms manufacturers?
I'm still up in the crowd. Are you chilling over
You
there?
guys remember how I was reading about Robert Delgado? You want to know what they did next to his body as it sat out in the sun? In Portland for hours? Fucking pizza! I bet their fucking captains bought it for them. Pat on the back for the good.
So. Yeah, I know. We did point in on my face.
That's what I thought of you.
Sorry, he's a big baby. Oh, God. Hi, baby. Oh, there you are.
That's going, fella.
Yes, sir.
That's good. That's good. What a day. What a day, my friend. What a day.
Were you here earlier when everything went down?
Pardon me?
Were you here earlier when everything went down?
Of course, I'm the chief of police here.
You are?
Yeah.
I'm new to Portland. What's your name, sir?
Willie. Chief Halliburton. You call me Willie, though.
Chief Halliburton, Willie.
Where you from?
I just moved from Kentucky.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's a little bit different in Kentucky, ain't it?
A little bit, yes, sir.
Okay.
So I'm also an independent journalist. I don't
Right
work
on.
for anybody. I just cover stuff. Can you make a statement on anything that happened today?
I'm just here working, my friend. I really believe in First Amendment rights, and I don't believe in, vandalism and tearing stuff up. So it's kind of sad. It's really sad.
Yeah.
Sad day.
Thank you for your time.
No biggie, fella. I'm Willie. What's your name?
My name's Rolf.
Rolf?
Yes, sir.
Pleasure, my friend.
Turn your camera away from us. You don't fish to film me.
They have their area back. But then the police were back. And it's just and have some conversations. Like, have conversations in a way that, like, these spaces are not shit.
It's usually going that way to go to the skate park, and we have to go around to go to the skate park.
We're having to go the opposite way.
Yeah, so I guess you need come back.
I don't know if the construction workers can hear me, but at least they're real fucking dudes doing the hard labor while you think you just sit around on your fucking TikTok.
Not necessarily the people, I just noticed that there is like some people who I
I bet your bald ass head is sweaty under that fucking helmet, my guy.
and so it is hard to see that. It's an important message like this, and it makes it so the majority of them
Hey, why can you guys sit on those benches but we can't? I thought the park was closed.
Yeah, it's hard. Super simple. Like, at first, you don't really have a train around. This seems like kind of interesting. It really, like, it fits most of the things that really,
I know.
care about this. Like, I don't know, like, I'm just curious as to not always be like, you know,
I was born with this. I've always liked people that when I talk about naturally a lot of times, and they're like, stop yelling. I'm like,
I'm young today.
This is not yelling.
It's called love.
Yeah, love. Voice.
Really loud love.
how are the teachers responding? Are they supportive or?
There's been some faculty in the protest, which I think more than just
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Great job.
even just I mean, definitely college schools so for I feel like the president to see that like even her background is not
Catch any good footage?
I wasn't here in time. Just kind of came down here to eat actually, and saw a bunch of police moving in, and so instead of eating, I came over here and turned the camera on.
Yeah.
Were you here earlier?
I was not. We just got here. I saw like footage. So,
Yeah. What I can tell, they cleaned up all the stuff, put it in that yellow container that they just moved around the corner over there.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah. But I wasn't here when they started that. It's just that looks like what the case is. So, yeah.
I mean, I was on my way here this morning to take a class, but then they canceled them, so I didn't actually make it here to actually see in person what happened.
So you are a student here?
I am, yeah. We both are.
So do you all support the protests, or
I supported them before they broke into the library.
and now you don't support them anymore?
They're a group that was, well, no, I love the cause.
Yeah.
I just don't see what breaking into the library, I don't see how that helps. And I don't see what breaking into the special collection, stealing rare books helps.
Gotcha. So not a fan of the strategy then.
The marches. I mean, I
You just
support
saw
the
a march.
marches.
That was
You know,
great.
no, people here aren't doing anything wrong. You know.
Nah, these
Yeah.
guys aren't doing anything wrong. That's got nothing to say to these
Yeah.
guys. I sound like the guys who are in the library.
Yeah. You know, we have our First Amendment rights for a reason,
Yeah.
and I think you should be allowed to exercise them.
Yeah.
And I didn't like that they lied when they straight up said that no, don't worry, nothing will happen to the books or anything. We're not going to break anything, but then they did. So I think that that's hypocritical. I think that that's liars. I think that that's proving that the left doesn't actually want to police themselves. And that makes me become very jaded with the far left. I used to identify much more far left than I do currently.
So what exactly happened with the books?
There is a couple special. We have a special collection, like a lot of school libraries will. And usually they're kept behind glass. And ours had a Dark Horse comics. We had a big collection of Dark Horse comics. Some of them were really rare, and some of them were very expensive and out of print. And they got broken into and they got stolen. And I don't see how that helps Gaza.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So what would you like to see going forward happen down here?
Well, I would like there to be some student. I'd like there to be some student effort to kind of help clean up the library. It's our space. And like we deserve it. We deserve to be in a better state than this. I would like to see more solidarity in. I would like, in terms of just protesting, I would like to see more protesters be able to tell their kin when they're going too far. Police themselves, like they always say that they can do and they don't need cops for. I don't like cops, especially I don't like Portland cops. But the left has done nothing to prove that they can carry out the promise that they can police themselves. So.
Just going on the record.
Just getting some information. I'm not trying to invade your privacy or put your all's faces on or anything. But the camera and the mic is picking you all up. So I'm just trying. I've been an activist for many years, but I'm new to Portland. We just moved cross country, so
Where are you from?
not really knowing the activism scene around here too much. But yeah, we moved from Kentucky.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we were involved in the
Friend
Breonna
out there.
Taylor protest
I've
for a
been
year and a
to
half.
Portland protests that have been a little saucy, but fine.
Yeah.
I've been to protests and then like people might have gotten a little out of hand, but no big laws were broken. This is the first one I've seen in a long time actually.
I don't think I've seen. I mean, I used to protest a lot when I was a little younger. I still do on occasion. But this is for me, it's unprecedented. This scale, I guess.
Yeah.
What
do you all think about how the university is handling all this?
Like, in terms of the response?
Yeah. And beforehand, do you agree with the policies and do you agree with the response?
I appreciated, from what I was reading and what was made publicly available from press conferences and emails from the president, I do appreciate that she did explicitly allow the PSC campus as an exception for other areas in the city where they're saying that protests couldn't camp out. I appreciate that, and I think that's in the spirit of being a academic place. I think that's what schools are for, is for peaceful discourse and being able to express yourself and sometimes be angry expressing yourself, but have a safe place to do it at school. So I appreciated that. I also appreciated her willingness to meet some of the demands. The fact that, because I think that I was kind of keeping tabs on Twitter, just cesspool now, but they're always no arguing with, no negotiating with terrorists or whatever. They all say shit like that. But I appreciate that she was at least willing to hear it. But
I mean, at a point, they seemed to come to a compromise, but that didn't actually pan out. I guess only some people agreed
and
to
it
it.
seemed like I also have no problem with the people who cleared out after because most of them did. Most of them left. The bulk of them left before after when they had the confusion, but that's some mistakes they didn't.
When you said that, and I was just like, you mean that box right there?
It's just very disappointing and sad. This place is not just their school, it's also our school. And there's a lot of other people who can get caught in the crossfire and now they don't have a place to go learn, to study quietly, to gather with friends. A lot of the tutoring is being held in the library. And I just think it's shameful and short-sighted that that they don't seem really intent on helping them make it better. Because if they really wanted to, if an amicable conclusion had been made, they could have said, great, now we can pitch in and help fix it. They don't have an intention for that. And I think that shows a disregard for students and leaders, which I
Yeah, So are any of these buildings here dorms, or this all library and classroom here?
This one here is the primary library. That one's a dorm.
Right here on the right.
Yeah, and those dorms were sheltered. For a
This
while.
one right over here.
For a while, they're like, hey, don't leave the dorms.
Yeah, exactly.
So are people, like right now with this, are they blockaded from getting in and out of their dorms anywhere over here?
Not here.
I don't think so.
Nah, I think it's right now. It's just nobody can go into the library.
Were you all here when the car came up, the white car?
God, that was crazy to hear about.
That I saw via footage.
You know, I actually, when I parked my car in the thing, in the parking garages, I actually saw them. There was a footage area of this lady who got, one of the ladies who got gas, and I actually saw she ripped off her mask and her shirt. That was right as I was passing and leaving my car.
Wow.
And
Okay.
that's also absolutely unacceptable. But that is, I hope that they catch that guy and I hope that they charge him. Because that's also unacceptable. I don't. No, I think that there's nothing to be solved by that or by that. So.
So do y'all think that the protests here are going to continue, or you think it's going to die down, or what do you all think?
I think it'll probably dissipate with time. I mean, the main bulk of it was centered on the library. They pretty much got everyone out and are preventing anyone from going back in. So
I think that people are still going to be mad about the arrests. I think that there might be spurious little things happening across the city and maybe on campus, but I also think that they might have unfortunately learned their lesson from the way that they behaved earlier, and they're probably going to be not as lenient on protests, which is extremely sad, and I don't like to say that, but it's also might be the case. Because obviously it's like, well, if you do that, if that's what you do when you're given a space to break into more space that you're not supposed to be in, I don't know. I don't think that that's helping anybody.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay. I appreciate you all taking the time.
Oh, no problem.
Is there anything else you all want to say about it?
I'm a Jewish person and I also
Me
hate
too.
Israel, but I don't think that non-Jewish people in the Free Palestine movement are doing enough to guarantee Jewish safety within the movement itself. I think that there are too many people who have anti-Semitic beliefs that have been given platforms within the movement, and there hasn't been adequate filter on those people because they say kind of the right thing in the moment.
When you say within the movement, you mean specific to here, or just generally across the country?
In general.
I don't notice it here specifically.
No, not as much of
In my experience.
yeah, but it's just within the movement itself. And I don't blame the Jewish students at PSU who felt uncomfortable with the rally because, as I said, like, I don't think the movement in general has made a good enough effort to make it be a safe place for Jewish people. So that's just my 2 cents. It basically feels like if you agree with us 100%, you're a good Jew. If you don't, you're a Zionist, so you should die. Like, that's kind of how it always feels to me.
I don't know. At least me personally, I haven't felt that much. At least here, persecution for being Jewish. But that's just my personal experience. I can't speak for other people.
Gotcha. Thank you all so much. My name's Rolf. If you all want to see this, I'll upload it to Louisville Pro Activist Report. It's on YouTube and Facebook.
Okay, well, good to meet you, Rolf, and thank you for hearing us out.
Sure.
Oh, absolutely. That's all I do. I just
Remind me the name?
the Louisville Pro Activist Report. Louisville.
Louisville.
Sorry, I still say it the way we say it down there. We say Louisville.
Yeah. I have friends there, but they're not locals, so they don't understand.
Yeah.
I hear Louisville's a cool city.
Yeah.
The Louisville
Pro-activist, like one word, no dashes or anything.
Activist.
Report, yeah. I haven't done as much since I moved here because I don't know the scene too much. So I haven't even changed the name of it or anything, but I've got a few videos up there, and everything I do is uncut. I don't make any money. I just document and interview people, and
Should you a subscription?
Awesome, I appreciate it.
For no other reason than to hear what we say.
All right, well, I hope you all have a good night, and maybe I'll see you all around again.
Yeah, for sure. We go to school here. So.
Thank you.
And I hope you enjoy Portland. It is a good city. You'll hear a lot of people call it a hellhole. We're good people. And we got good food.
I'm used to that in Louisville. The rest of the state calls Louisville a hellhole, and the rest of the state seems to call Portland a hellhole, so it's just, you know.
I love your outfit.
Thank you. I love your hair.
Thanks again.
There was a guy in the car that tried to come up here.
Over there dragging out another one of the dumpsters. It's kind of calm here right now, so just kind of a summary. I wasn't intentionally on my way to Portland State, but was on my way to eat here close by and got passed by several police cars that were heading this way, so I just kind of parked and came over here and turned the camera on. So I'm a little bit late for the main action, but you kind of see the aftermath here. Police have some tape in this area. I'm in this pedestrian zone here, and they took all the equipment, put it into 2 yellow dumpsters, which they've now hauled off. Still some students here hanging around. Some press here, although several of them have left. And so that's what we have for now. I may try to get back to Portland State here in the next few days to do some coverage if anything's going on. But yeah, that's it for tonight. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Until next time.